So hello everybody, thank you very much for joining us for the next in the series of the member questions and answer sessions. I am here with Catherine Hunt, and Catherine has been part of the Consult Centre Small Business Group for a while now. So Catherine, just hand over to you. Do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself and Prime Wellbeing, your business?
Thank you, Ruth. Yes, Prime Wellbeing Foundation is a brand that has come together over a long time and is promoting everything that I do in terms of inviting people to look at their own well-being through the healing arts predominantly. Well, what they'll see is that my practice as a wellbeing practitioner includes one-to-one sessions, group sessions. It can be tailored to half an hour to a whole day. And it's really about working with people to find out what they want to address in terms of looking at their own well-being and encouraging them to take time out to look at what they need in life.
Part of that brand you have is the relaxation room, which I know is based in Grange, and we'll talk a little bit about that in a moment. I know you also go out to businesses, so you would provide that as a service to corporate. We'll talk about that. And then we've got the events and the arts sections as well. Prime Wellbeing Foundation, which incorporates the relaxation room and incorporates other areas. So shall we kind of break those down? Can I hand to you and you can break those down for us?
Well, the relaxation room is my company that I created in 2003 to bring together all the work that I'd been doing since I qualified as a massage practitioner, and over 23 years I've kind of honed my skills and now have a portfolio of techniques that I can use to really help people. I think one of the things I'm most proud about is how people say that I'm able to really tailor a session for what they're looking at, and people are coming back to me over and over. Allium Arts section of Prime is looking at me as an artist and bringing the two things together really under the umbrella of Prime Foundation, because massage has always been a part of my life and music has always been a part of my life. And for the relaxation room, now being based at the Grange Hotel, which has got a spa, it's fantastic to be able to really tailor-make spa days for people to come and have sessions that they really need in their life.
I've read those TripAdvisor reviews, and they are quite something when you read some of those TripAdvisor reviews, because I don't realise you do the facials, you do the nail care, you do all of those things as well.
Yeah, and I think this is what in my career I'm realising, and I now call the sessions that people can come and have with me a well-being session, because it can incorporate all of those different techniques. That, yes, like you said, I mean, you know, what is the difference between Swedish or holistic or all of those kind of things? So to get away from defining it and looking at it as a whole, for instance, the latest review that I've had was a young couple that said, I've had sessions before, but I never get into the zone that I'm able to get into. And I think it is about encouraging people and holding a space for them really just to reconnect with themselves. And yes, I use my voice, I use meditation techniques and things like that. And most of the time it's encouraging them just to step back and to have some time out. And yes, that can be tailored to when people really want to. But for me, it is encouraging them to almost find out what they like. It's looking at what do you need to be the best professional really hone in, almost pushing out all those other things you could be doing and really pinpointing, really focusing in. And I have learnt from some of the best practitioners and people that I really hold dear and admire. What I can offer clients in encouraging them to have the time to find themselves, I've invested in my own time finding out those skills and drawing those skills out of myself. Even to the point of kind of saying that, there are times when I'm so busy doing other things and trying to kind of like think of the whole of Prime Wellbeing Foundation and get really excited about promoting different artists and traveling the world and going and finding out different techniques and things like that. But then I realized, I've got 10 o'clock. So I then go into kind of Buddha mode and I can do that, and I have to watch actually that it's about walking my talk, and it's encouraging us all just to take some time.
You've also just on the website you've launched now, so if people go to primewellbeingfoundation.com, they can look at everything that you do on there, but they can also now book online, can't they, for treatment, so that you've made that very simple for them to be able to get to you and book that time. Yeah. So you now offer appointments online that they can do at the Grange Hotel, but also you are looking to businesses where you can come and provide a wellness day almost for employees.
Yeah, there's a section on the booking online that I think it's under Wellbeing events, and you can either book a 2-hour session or a full day, and that's really looking at working alongside either other professionals that are going in to create wellbeing days, or a wellness day, whatever you want to call it, or that I go in as an individual practitioner, and I'm looking to work with people that are working in those in that way to help in companies and organisations countrywide, really, because I travel all around the UK with my work, keeping on the Grange Hotel and the spa days, because there's a team of us there, so we can offer quite a lot in terms of what people are looking for.
And it's not just spa days, is it? So I for example, could book in now for a 2-hour or an hour treatment, turn up as you would expect, have that treatment and leave, or I could incorporate that into a stay at the Grange Hotel, or I could incorporate that into a day not as a hotel guest, but as a day visitor to the spa.
Yeah, and there are preferential rates for people to come and use the spa when they book in to see us, and also there are lots of different information, lots of different packages, everybody's shouting at you, come here, have this holiday, come do this, just relax and plan what you want. I think that's one of the things I'm really proud about that we can do, is that we can tailor make what you want to do, and we can bolt on things. So for instance, I've got other colleagues that do specialist treatments, so you could come for a 2-night stay and have a whole day, and that could incorporate all sorts of things. It could incorporate personal coaching, professional coaching, career coaching, hypnotherapy. It could be musical, like gong baths, those kind of things. It can be as wacky as you want it to be in certain respects, but it is about respecting your own time. Sure, well, they can always just send me an email or give me a ring. Bear in mind, when I'm in clinic and people are face down, I can't pick the phone up, so please do leave a message, and I can always call you back and we can tailor make it.
So the musical tour, which I'm really excited about. So in the last few minutes we've got left, talk to us about this fantastic musical tour.
Yeah, well, dreams coming true. I actually went to India twice last year, and the second time was to go back and to meet Nawab Khan of The Mantra. And we have put together a UK tour. He's arriving towards the end of June, and he'll be here till at the end of July. And we have got dates for events in Scotland, all the way down through to Cornwall, and then finishing in London. So it's really exciting. And along the way, we'll be promoting Saurabh Goswami, the photographer who's part of Prime Wellbeing Foundation. And so it's really exciting. And the start of many more tours, I hope.
Well, I'm going to make sure that we put some links to all of those things at the end of this, so that people can go on and have a good nosy round.
Yeah. Okay. Well, on a one-to-one level, I do see colleagues who are working within the field, and almost kind of personal tuition for them, to show them best practice in terms of how to promote and welcome in clients into their setting. We're always looking at promoting new techniques and practitioners across the UK and also across the world. So if anybody's got any international retreats or events that they would like either us to get involved in, to come on board and offer a well-being element to what they're doing. So it may be yoga teachers, it may be people that are doing change management. I mean, there's all sorts of things. If it's addressing people's well-being, then I'd love to hear from people to find out how that we could work together. And also, yes, it's that aspect of helping and promoting one another, because well-being is such an integral part of what we all do. And I think that what I love about working together with people is the synergy, and you can suddenly have those light bulb moments where, how did I get that? When that's what you can get from stepping back.
Okay, and as part of that, just a little bit of that one, you do a group, don't you, that you host, where other business leaders and are meeting. So just for people who may be in the area may want to attend that, let's just mention that, because that would be useful for some people, I'm sure. Yes, and Prime Squad, as we're calling it, is a place for people to come to, and it's kind of cutting out a lot of talk, and I hold the space quite tightly, shall we say. Somebody once said to me, wow, you really can lead from the front. So if you're looking for a place where you want to really crystallize your ideas around and within, with colleagues who can really hold that space to you, and hold you accountable, but in a fun way. It's kind of an alternative. All the networking, you go, you give out, you don't know what's going on. If you say to me you want to do something, well, pretty much a lot of the members in that group have already achieved a lot, and I think it's very powerful, because we've all just sat together and gone, yeah, I want to do this. So people can find that, because they could just search Prime Squad on Facebook, then they will come across that group. Is that right?
Yeah, we've kept it as a closed group, because I think what I find a lot with social media is it can all start to level and people keep posting things. And again, I'm holding that space really, really kind of quite tightly for people to. So it is about achieving things. It's not just another place to advertise what you're doing, in that sense.
Fabulous. Well, Catherine, thank you very much indeed for taking the time to have your interview. It really wasn't as bad as you thought, was it?
No, it was fine. Thank you for the time. Thank you so much for making it possible.
It's my pleasure, and I will look forward to seeing you in the group soon.
Thank you, Ruth.